purpose of this video is for you to be able to draw how acids and bases make hydronium and hydroxide ions, respectively. Just for respect for hydroxide is OH negative. That's what's present in a base, and hydronium is H3O positive, and that's what's present in an acid. Here are a couple terms you're going to need to know. This is the Greek letter delta, and it means partial. And by means, I mean how something gets done. Now, let's pretend you go to a party. There's two people at a party. There's one person that can tell jokes on their own. You can see Dr. Squares telling jokes to the members of the party. And there's other people at a party that need somebody else to influence them to tell jokes. So Crazy Hair is able to tell jokes because Circle influenced him to tell jokes. Now, the ingredients here are the people in the party. The means are the people can tell the jokes on their own, or they can get others to do it. But the outcome is the same. They tell jokes. And this is similar to how acids and bases introduce their respectful ions into solution. This compound, like HCl, interacts with water and basically gives water a hydrogen atom, and it becomes H3O positive. That's like the person who directly tells jokes. There are other ones that interact with water now to get hydronium made, considering Fe positive 3. Now, you can see water has this little delta negative here. That delta negative means that water is partially negative. It's not enough to have a charge, like iron has a positive 3 charge, but it has a partial charge. Now, therefore, there'll be an attraction between this oxygen of the water and the iron. So what happens is the iron gets surrounded by water molecules, and there's a positive attraction between the iron and all the water molecules. Now, since this attraction is strong, another water molecule comes along and has a positive interaction between a hydrogen from one of the waters that is surrounding the cation of Fe plus 3. And what happens is the complex of the iron in the waters loses one of its hydrogen to that water molecule, and you've made H3O positive. This scenario is like the person getting somebody else to tell jokes. The iron is convincing this water molecule to make H3O positive with another molecule. And this is just, you can see here, it starts, they come and they get attracted, and then they surround it, and then another comes along and grabs a hydrogen, and you make your hydronium. Now, bases can be similar in methods in how they donate or generate OH negative. Some, like sodium hydroxide, you simply put it in water and it dissociates and introduces the ions that make things basic, these hydroxide ions. The other type is a thing like carbonate. Carbonate does something similar to iron, where it basically convinces water to make the basic anion of hydroxide. Now, carbonate is negative, and this time the hydrogen of the water molecule with its partial positive charge is going to be attracted to the carbonate. And what's going to happen is 3 water molecules are going to come around, and you can see there they are, and carbonate is going to take away one of the hydrogen from one of the water molecules, and its charge goes down. The other 2 water molecules, the attraction now is reduced because there's less charge there, and it turns one of those water molecules into a hydroxide, and that makes the solution basic. Now, the ingredients of these are the chemical and the water, and the means by which the chemicals can make something acidic or basic is by dissociating or basically interacting with water to make hydronium or hydroxide in solution. And those are the outcomes. The outcomes of either option are the same, it's just how it gets accomplished. Now, so my ingredients are the people in the party, the chemical and the H2O. The means are they can either do it directly or they can influence something else. In the party, they influence another person to tell a joke. And they also, in the solution, they influence water to make hydronium or hydroxide. And the outcome in the party scenario was the jokes, and in the solutions, it's either hydronium or hydroxide.